In 1923, Walt and Roy Disney founded an animation company in Los Angeles, California. Since then, well, we all know the history. The Mouse and Princesses, the 1941 strike and Disneyland, the Florida Project and the Disney Decade, Baby Yoda and the 2023 strike. Through it all, there have been magical highs and terrible lows, yet Disney is still here. The company is interwoven into both the American and global culture. They control so much of what we watch, where we spend our vacations, and what kind of products we own. In short, they're a pretty big deal. It's difficult to find someone who doesn't have an opinion about the Walt Disney Company. Search YouTube and you'll find a bounty of videos about a wide variety of Disney-related subjects, from their films and television shows, to their theme parks, to the history of the company and its famous founder. There are at least 1 million different influencers and vloggers and fans and pirates who have things to say about the mouse. Make that 1,000,001. But I'm not worried. You see, I've visited Walt Disney World many times over since I was a small child. I've watched so many of their animated films, yes, even Cars 2. I've played their games, bought the merchandise, and read the books. As embarrassing as it is to admit it, I've even sat through the entire California Adventure Grand Opening Special in all its awkwardness. For far too long, Disney has taken up valuable space in my brain, and I must open it up and let some out, lest it gets too crowded. Furthermore, at the time of this channel's debut, it's May of 2023. This year is the century anniversary of Disney's founding, a big milestone for sure. What a better time to reflect on everything the company has done, is doing, and will do, laudable or not. Hello everybody, I'm Amy. On this brand new channel, I'll be taking on almost all things Disney. Now what does that mean? Sometimes it will be a critique or analysis of various Disney media. Other times, I'll be talking about my experiences and thoughts about Disney theme parks. Even more times, it'll be a look back at the history of Disney, what's happening in the news related to the company today, and where Disney will be in the future. And every so often, we'll be touching on all the above in support of a larger theme. If that sounds like a wide world of potential topics, it sure is. I have some interesting things planned and can't wait to share them with you all. But before we get going with the interesting things, instead, let's start with a quick introduction to the channel. That way you'll have a good idea of what is coming and, just as important, what is not coming. So let's end this introduction of the introduction with a few questions from me. Question number 1. What does almost all things Disney mean? I assumed the first question would be something like, what did you have for breakfast? But sure, let's jump right into the main show. Almost all things Disney means most things are on the table. So many that to list them all would take far too long to fit into an 8-minute introduction video. Instead, why don't we focus on what won't be covered? By that, I mean Lucasfilms, Marvel, and all of the old Fox properties, such as The Simpsons. Now, I have plenty of thoughts about all of these essential parts of the Disney empire. But they are massive entities in their own right and would muddy the waters of an already wide-ranging set of potential subjects. So yeah, these aren't the franchises you're looking for. I can't do this all day, and the clown show has been put on hiatus. However, I will say that I am 100% free to change my mind at any time. It's my channel, after all, and sometimes there will be a clear overlap, such as a video focusing on Disney Plus, or Galaxy's Edge, or, say, Big Hero 6. After all, why bother doing Disney videos if RX-24 is off limits? Question number 2. What's the best way to cheat at Genie Plus? Come on now. Genie Plus isn't a game. You can't cheat at it. It's a tool for... Okay, look. We're going to be talking about Genie Plus and the My Disney Experience app and the tip sheet and so on, I promise. These are inextricably linked to talking about the Disney parks in 2023. With that being said, this isn't a place to get tips and tricks for your trips to Disney World. I won't be ranking each of the ice machines at the monorail resorts, and I'm not going to have a compendium of ratings for every Magic Kingdom popcorn stand. Well, not until season 4 at least. You want to win Disney? There's channels out there for that. I watch them all the time. Now, don't worry. The parks are going to be a very big part of this channel, quite possibly the largest single part. They're an integral part of the Disney company and a cornucopia of things to talk about and experience. And not just looking backwards to previous trips either. I'm looking forward to future visits to Walt Disney World, as well as parks I've never been to, such as Disneyland. And it's possible something on here will be useful to your trip. It will just be a coincidence. Question number 3. Will you be explaining Kingdom Hearts? No. Not enough time in the world for that. Final question. What should we expect from this channel over the next few months? As you can guess, this is a work in progress. I'm new to video creation, and though I'm excited to get started, there will be bumps along the road. I'm confident that even the roughest episodes will have something worth watching in them. But expect there to be a learning curve for all of this. It's only up from here. As for what to expect, to see, I've got great news. Releasing next Tuesday will be the first episode. Not waiting to get into it all, it'll be about Walt Disney World. You know, the good, the bad, the miserable, and the magical. Down the road, there are some more great things coming, such as a comparison between the last 2 Walt Disney Animated Studio features, Encanto and Strange World. And I'll return to Walt Disney World and talk about its expansive transportation system, plus so much more that I can't wait for you to see. Thank you for watching this video of The Reluctant Disney Adult. Please be sure to like this episode, and while you're at it, go ahead and press the subscribe button. At 100,000 subscribers, my fiancée Cora and I will record a commentary of the 1975 Disney film The Apple Dumpling Gang, starring Don Knotts and Tim Conway. That's the kind of guarantee you get at The Reluctant Disney Adult. Please look around your seat and pick up any personal belongings and exit through the door to your right. Have a wonderful rest of your day here on YouTube.